y'all. Look who joined me.
Got in about midnight.
She got in about midnight. I'm running on very little sleep. She's running on less. Courtney's driven 11 hours last night to join me this morning, so she's gonna get 2 mornings of Wisconsin's turkey season here to round things out. I heard this turkey right here that we're fixing to go try to sit on gobble one time yesterday evening after fly up, and if I heard him right, we'll be in a real good spot. We're hustling in here. I about waited too late to win with a decision on where we were going to go. As soon as we walk across there, we'll be on one of these edge trees and bust. Yeah, that's the way it needs to be. Not that far.
You're not even gonna take the bottom in?
I'll take the bottom off.
How open is the bottom?
What?
How open is it?
Not open. Nothing's open here. Except the fields.
Is it like this though?
Yeah, it's like metals, standing metals. We decided to get in the woods with him instead of staying on the field. I'm not sure if that's the right decision or not. The woods are extremely thick. It's supposed to be. Isn't she? Can we find this tree? I don't know if he's gonna come back out to it or not. But he fell off and it looks quick.
Yeah, he got over it.
Managed to screw that one up royally. Oh man, I knew I should have stayed in the field. I came in here this morning with intentions on, hey, that turkey's gonna be roosted on that finger out of the back of that field. The finger's extremely thick. It's gonna be impossible to kill a turkey off of it. You're going to have to wait on him in the field. We get here, turkey gobble's on the finger exactly where he's supposed to be. And what do? Bail off into the freaking timber. Call the turkey up to God, probably, I don't know, 30, 40 yards. He's gobbling and drumming and you can't see him. Oh well. Let's go try to find another one, I guess. So we made it out to this field edge. There was a gobbler out here and he was bearing to the right really quick. So I had to go ahead and hit him with a call, hit him with a glass call. He looked at it, shredded at it. His hand's still bearing right, big time. I'm not sure what he's doing yet. Can't lay my eyes back on him, but we're fixing to try. definitely coming higher than they are, definitely still falling. See him right there?
Mm-hmm. He's strutting. Just the bird is flying.
Yeah. He's still gonna follow his hands out. He's strutting to this, but he's still following his hands. Still going right.
Mm-hmm.
You can slowly move. He's strutting a lot right now for some reason. Must be a hen or something come out. See him?
He's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's walking over there. Legit. Yeah, come on. Easy. Just let him keep going. Ready? Huh?
Yeah, go. How about lost him behind the tree? I would have waited one more second. I was like, I'm gonna let that little tree look at it. It took a beating.
You could shoot that tree. I knew there was a hen in this dog because you started strutting. I see where she skinned this tree up. Where's that skink? She skinned this tree right here. She about letting me too.
Stay out there too long because like they're everywhere right now.
The other one still could throw that roll.
Yeah. Okay, great. Tell me about it. I've never in my life. I mean, that thing, ain't that crazy? I'm gonna pick him up where he, that ground is so
He had a
hard.
double spur on this side.
That's freaking cool.
Why is he moving so much at his leg? What the hell is that?
I don't think it's his leg.
Probably come out and see
He was, where he's at over there was really hard dirt. Like, yeah, extremely hard dirt. I started wobbling and, I mean, that was freaking crazy. That poor little tree, that thing weighs 900 pounds. He was right here. And that hen started coming up.
I knew there was a hen involved.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
something just happened. I think just started showing.
I just get blood on my face. Oh. she started coming up this way, and you were waiting, and I don't know if you couldn't hear me because of the wind or what was going on. And I was like, can you see him? Can you see him?
I just needed him to get closer to getting the hole so that I could video.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
He had just come in a hole.
Yeah.
That's when I said, are you ready? He said, yeah, I called.
Yeah, well, I was freaking, I had this shot. This idea. And at first, when I had a good shot, you weren't ready, and the hen was crossing right in front of me, and between me and him, and obviously I'm not going to take that shot. And so you were like, that's when I started panicking, and I ended up shooting, like I'm talking, like you can see, I skinned the tree.
You got enough of him.
Right.
So we came over here to this back of this field, and I've been seeing some turkeys in the edge of this thing from the road, and there's a roll in the hill. And you can see turkeys down over the roll if you stand up on one of those berms. I was looking at them through glasses. I can see all kind of turkeys down there, but then on the right, I saw a big red head come up. And then he had a hen and a jake with him down here in this right corner. Man, we'd yelp at him, and that joker just stared at us for like minutes on end, just staring.
If I'd have been a bad woman, I would have bet we would have killed him.
Yeah.
And he was so. But it took those hens.
Because we got in a bad spot because we had to yelp to him, and he can see too far. Like we didn't have a roll in the hill, so he was looking directly at where the yelping was coming from. That's why he was hesitant about coming. But we had to yelp at him because they were breaking right really fast when we got here and looked at him. Him and what we thought was two hens ended up being a hen and a jake. But anyways, we convinced him to turn around and leave that hen and jake because just to look at us. And then when he stood there for, I guess he's been staring at us for the last 15 minutes. And another hen came out of this right side, and she came up here by us, and that got him in trouble. Got a double spur. That's got to be.
Double spur and that beard. That beard's sticking in my ponytail. Look at that thing. Like, seriously. It's crazy. Really great beard.
Double spur. What's his leg? It's just not so bloody. I don't know. I guess his head fell back against it or something. But
yeah, he was bent.
I've seen that one time in all my years doing this.
I'm going to take another picture of that. That's cool. I guess it's worth
First
it.
day in Wisconsin.
I know.
I told you there were some turkeys over there.
I know.
It was worth coming. It was worth 11-hour drive.
It was a long drive. A little bit of a boring drive through some stints of it, but it was worth it. Well worth it. I reckon we'll have to go find some cheese curds to celebrate with.
Courtney decided that she wasn't ready for her turkey season to be over.
Yeah.
So
I had a hard time letting it go.
So she wiggled herself into a couple days of free time. And I told her with the way things were going in Wisconsin that I think she could get on one in 2 days' time. What's nasty?
Your call.
Hey, look, I'm getting over it, okay?
Probably one of them cigars.
It ain't got nothing to do with cigars. It's sinuses. They cause that postnasal drip. It's just a thing, Courtney. Do you not watch the commercials?
No.
When was the last time you heard somebody go, yeet, yeet?
I feel like it was in Rockmart, though.
I feel like that's what you was fixing to do right there. Mm-hmm.
Why would I have done that right now?
I don't know. I just had that suspicion that you was fixing to go, yeet, yeet. You know, you just do it all the time. What do you think about Wisconsin?
It's nice. I feel spoiled right now. All I did was drive up here and pull the trigger today. There's some days that I feel like I actually do earn my turkey, but today isn't one of them. Today it's one of those that you just kind of...
You earned it at some point, maybe not today.
Yeah, maybe not today.
Remember those 2 drives to Louisiana you made?
Yeah.
You earn all of them. It's not maybe not the day that you killed them.
I know.
I think I have to find a laundromat. What, how many more days I got? 5 more days? No, I got another pair of pants, I think.
I'll leave one of my pairs with you.
You think I can fit into them?
Yeah. Now that it's the end of turkey season, you probably can. You get kind of wormy.
I probably have extra trunk space. Oh man, that was fun.
You gonna light it?
I'm gonna light it. I'm just thinking about how just awesome it's gonna taste.
And fall asleep. How did I know that was on Blush Trail's face? Like every time.
It's like the filet mignon of smokes.
I don't think it is.
Tasty.
So this morning started out at midnight when I arrived at the hotel. Dave booked the
Because
hotel.
she's gonna be late for her wedding. I mean, she's gonna be late for her funeral. She never had a wedding.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, don't even put that evil on me. But I got there at midnight. And we're staying at this
She's been
place.
asking me for years, y'all. But I'm just not ready for it, not at that point in my life.
No. Anyway, I go get in bed, and these two guys start cussing and screaming at 12 in the morning, and we're just trying to sleep, you know, because we got to be up at 3 to go kill
And
a
there was a
turkey.
woman involved too.
Was there a woman?
Yeah. There was some domestic violence going on.
Dave said he witnessed them drinking Fireball before he
Yeah.
went to bed. So
They were out in front just hanging out, drinking Fireball.
that's an alcohol advisory warning. Don't drink Fireball and cuss.
So see what happens. My sleep was interrupted when I get a flipping room. If I slept in the back of my truck, I'd have been sawing logs.
Yep.
I took the first shower I've taken since May the 15th last night, so that was pretty good.
Disgusting.
I mean, the water turned brown.
We get up, we go sit in the car for an hour because Dave isn't sure where he wants to go. We come out here, and the first turkey gave us the slip.
So anyhow, the gobbler fell off this way. Courtney says, "Where are we going?" She didn't know I've been eyeballing 2 more gobblers on the other side of this chunk of this timber
He did
chunk
good.
here.
He was a good guide this time around.
When am I not a good guide?
You have a bad attitude sometimes.
You're slow and late.
I was on time today, and I was plenty fast enough.
There was a couple times you went fast enough.
So,
We got over to that field where I've been seeing them gobblers in, and I got up on this little berm and I stood on my tippy toes and I could saw an old head come up and go down. I thought, uh-oh. I put my binos on it. It was his head.
wasn't there 2 hens that came up when he
on over
came
the
up?
hill. Yeah, where he was at, all I saw was his head, and he ended up having a hen and a jake with him
Okay.
at the moment that we engaged.
Yeah.
On the other side of the hill, on the other side of the field, now when we say the other side of the field, we're talking 500 yards, 600 yards. There was a pile of other turkeys. We started yelping at him. He thought we sounded nice. Suddenly, after probably, 10 minutes standing out there just staring at us and taking a step toward us here and there and whatever, he just started strutting all of a sudden. Head turned white. I said, another hen must have just come out of the woods. And sure enough.
Is that a turkey gobble?
Huh?
I thought we just heard a turkey gobble from that direction.
I didn't hear it.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure enough, a hen had come out of the woods there, and she started coming up to the top of the hill toward us and drug him right in there. I never saw her until after she shot. But I
Yeah,
just
she
knew.
comes up and
I thought I
I
heard
was
you
on
say.
him And I was talking to you. I was trying to make sure I didn't even he kept giving me opportunities to shoot with his head up and stuff. But I was making sure you had him on video. And I usually ain't like that, but I knew you had a good chance to have good video with this one. Mm-hmm. And so I started being like, can you see him? Can you see it? You got it. You got it. And I just don't know if you couldn't hear me or what. And then
I thought I heard you say something about the hen is really close, or. And
then I did. The hen started getting closer and closer. I was like, oh, the hen's gonna bust us. And then she comes in, and I have like this much. There's a tree here, he's here, and she's here. She starts speeding up as they both are moving this way, and so it was almost as if like I was going to have to take the shot right after she got out of the way, or he was going to be gone behind the tree. And so that worked out like that, and I took out half the tree, so and the turkey. So
it worked out.